And George Washington said, the problem is with liberty is people must feel pain before they react. I think we're going to have a pretty wrecked system before people are willing to stand up and say no more of this.
Well, but it's the same way with education, for Pete's sakes. I mean, we do the same thing. That's why good teachers have left and keep leaving, because the system is just so horrendous. But we don't seem to be doing anything about it other than just giving public schools more money.
Yeah. Well, and what's interesting is every time we give schools money, we say, well, we'll get the reforms next year. Well, the reforms ought to be now, and the money ought to be based on performance. But really, it goes back to our conversation before. We've gone to this top-down method of everything, including education. So, we ran a bill on cell phones here just the other day. I voted no on it because that's a school board issue. That's not a state issue. There's a red line for me. If it's dealing with LGBTQ agendas, if it's dealing with transgender ideology, stuff like that, the state can step in then and needs to do something about it. But we're talking about cell phones or virtual days. We're going to have a bill up either today or tomorrow trying to limit the number of virtual days. I don't disagree that too many virtual days is not a good thing, but you have an elected school board that's there to solve that problem. I would love to see
in
us
rural
right now.
areas.
Oh yeah, and I would love to see us right now remove the minimum salary scale that we have within the state. Most people think that the state is the sole funder of teacher salaries in schools. Local governments, local taxes are the ones that pay the bulk of that money. We pay a mid-sized fraction of it. Now it's growing because we keep just throwing more money into it, and your local areas don't. But I've had people say, well, what if they pay my teachers less? Then go to your school board and ask them, why are you paying them? The government that governs best is the one closest to you. And so we really need to get away from the top-down method and let your locals, districts control as much as we can allow.